Hello, everyone. This is Dawn again with the Soulful Voices Circle Daily Oracle Card Reading. Today is June 9th, 2022. Now, a few moments ago, I did the Daily Oracle Card Reading, and the card that we pulled was the woman holding the heart. Let me see. I'm pretty sure I already shuffled her back in here. But anyway, so you could go and listen to that reading if I can't find her real quickly right now. But that was the message that the oracle sent, and it was about a woman being in your life. Here she is. And she was in the reversed position. So if you're seeing this first for some reason, please go back and look at the reading we just did. I just did it a couple of minutes ago. And when I ended that recording and I still had this energy going, so I decided to come back and do a part two. And because I felt that there was perhaps a little bit more clarity on the situation about this woman that needed to be given to those who listen to this recording and who resonate with this message, who may be going through the experience of the woman holding the heart, or who um, know the woman who is holding the heart. Okay, maybe the woman holding the heart is a friend of yours. Um, or another family member or a colleague, and perhaps they've been sharing their situation with you. And so there are circumstances that come up in life that bring out this energy of the woman holding the heart, right? Certain experiences that perhaps women have. So if you are a male and you're not identifying with this reading, that's fine, because sometimes we listen to readings and we don't feel that it pertains to us, and that's perfectly fine. Okay, that's why we do individual readings, so that people who want more clarity on their individual circumstances can get that clarity. And if you go to my Patreon site, you will see that there is opportunity for you to get those individual readings when you need to. And of course, there is a fee for those, but there is opportunity for that to be arranged. And every now and again, I do actually offer a free reading for people who are already members. Okay, so what more do we need to understand about the woman holding the heart in the reverse position? So, what is it that is feeding this? And so, here we go. We have another card, walking away. And this is in the reverse position. So, we have a woman who is standing at a gate, and it shows her looking backward, that she's walking away. And in the upright position, the sense that I get is that, yeah, she's ready to go. But in the reverse position, it seems as if there's some trepidation that she may not actually be willing, 100% certain if she should walk away. And so she probably thinks that there is something worthwhile working through. And so again, we continue with the feminine energy. So I'm going to say that this card is definitely connected with a female relationship of some sort. Like I said, whether it be a spouse, a lover, a companion, a female friend, a female family member. Okay, and so that this person is in a sense of uncertainty, and that kind of came up in the other message. So let us see here. Walking away, number 27 in the reverse position. So when a person is ready to walk away, it means that they're kind of tired, right? That they've decided that they've gotten to the point where they are comfortable enough to do that. So, but when a person is kind of in a place where they're not sure, they know that there is something that is telling them that maybe they should walk away, but they really can't make that decision. So it says letting go and moving on. So in the reverse position, this card reverse signals that you may be feeling very stuck in some present situation or location. There may be a job or a relationship that no longer resonates with you, yet out of habit or perhaps fear, you allow yourself to stay when it might be healthier to consider walking away. Habit and familiarity are compelling forces, often causing people to ignore their intuition and even dishonor their genuine feelings. Are you in a situation where somebody wants you to feel something that you don't? Um, are you in a situation that you have become comfortable with, or a situation where you feel obligated to stay? And so that's what the energy of this card is. And it says, yet out of habit or perhaps fear, maybe you're afraid, you allow yourself to stay when it might be healthier to consider walking away. And it says, habit and familiarity are compelling forces, often causing people to ignore their intuition and even dishonor their genuine feelings. This is a time of honest investigation. Consider all of the factors in the present situation. Perhaps the timing isn't quite right, and there may be some purpose in staying a little while longer. Don't deceive yourself about your motivation. However, fear based decisions don't often work out in your highest interests. You also may be stuck in a long term personal habit or unhealthy pattern. Be aware that you always have the option and the responsibility to let go of any thought or behavior that no longer honors you. Whenever you walk away from negativity, you always move toward greater happiness. So, this is very much of, even though it is a female walking away, and it could very well mean that there is an actual female who is ready to walk away from a situation for whatever reason. This person feels that the situation doesn't serve them anymore and they are ready to move on. They've had enough, but yet there's still something there that is keeping them in place. A lot of times people stay because of fear, people stay because of obligations. People don't want to rock the boat. But what this card is saying is be true to yourself. Whatever it is that you're feeling, follow it. Okay? Follow it. And if you think that this isn't the time, spend a little bit more time investigating it, but don't linger in it. At some point, you're going to have to make a choice. You're going to have to make a decision, right? So it could be a female doing that, but it could also be a message to anybody, male, female, it doesn't matter, in which you are going down a path of constant, constantly going in a circular motion, right? That you keep repeating an unhealthy pattern or personal habit. And it says, be aware that you always have the option and the responsibility to let go of it. So if you are repeating this pattern, you should be, it's best for you, rather, to take the course that honors you most. And it is your responsibility to make that choice because nobody else can make that decision for you, right? Again, let's go back to the sovereign aspect of yesterday's reading of who you are, right? You're a divine sovereign being. And so when you are in a situation, you have to take accountability for that. In any situation, both parties are called to take care of their side of it, right? And that's what this card is saying. And it says to let go of any thought or behavior that no longer honors you. Whenever you walk away from negativity, you always walk toward greater happiness. So if you continue to linger in a negative situation because you are afraid to walk away, you don't want to rock the boat, you don't want to leave because you feel obligated or guilt about doing it, even though you know it's the best thing for you. What this card is saying is that when you walk away from this situation that is not serving you, that you are getting truly nothing from it anymore or very little, that you are feeling a huge amount of negativity, right? Or even feeling lonely in some respects, then unsupported in any way, then if you move away from this negativity, you're actually walking in the right direction. Because instead of staying stuck in a situation, you are taking action and taking responsibility for your own life, for yourself. And again, well, let's go back to the sovereign messages and the chakra, the fifth and third chakra readings over the last couple of days, is that this is about living one's truth and understanding that it is okay to express yourself, it is okay to make decisions for yourself. And you are not obligated to make sure that the other people or situations that you are in, regardless, it could be a work situation, it could be a political situation. It could be a love situation. It could be any type of any situation where different people are involved, that you are not responsible for how somebody else receives the information or the thoughts and ideas that you bring forward. We all are accountable for our own emotions. And we can choose to walk away from those emotions in denial and fear of confronting them, or we can choose to address them and walk through that dark shadow, those wounds, so that we can eventually bear clarity and light on them. So we are all in free choice in these situations. So think about what it is that you want to do. Are you the woman walking away or the person walking away, or are you the person who decides to stay stuck by not dealing with the situation, ignoring truths, ignoring your intuition, and not speaking your truth? The choice is yours, but recognize that you have the power to change it. So this is the additional reading once again off of the Daily Oracle card reading. I guess I'll label this as a part 2, Daily Oracle card part 2. And I hope that this helps give clarity to those who listen to it. And I do believe that if this is a message that you are supposed to receive, you will receive it. Because in these messages and in this message, there is a lesson for each and every one of us, right? There's no right or wrong in terms of um, what the message is for any one person. It's about what piece of this do you see yourself reflected in? And I think that this message can actually be um, so entrenched in truth for so many people. Okay, so I'm sending you again so much love, and I will see you back here soon. Take care. Bye bye.